Well, hello, it is Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. This week, except for Valentine's Day, I'm looking at different kind of quotes that I've heard and I'm measuring them to see if they seem to be biblical. And I came across this quote from a woman named Shannon Alder. Now, I don't know who she is really, but I saw this quote and I thought I might look at it with you. In her quote, she said, while you were busy trying to prove God stands behind you, God was before me, lighting the trail so he could lead us both. And I like the way she's got a forward look there, but I also like the way the person she's talking to has a backwards look. After all, God says when he's revealing himself to Moses at the burning bush in Exodus, remember he says that he is the God who is, and that's the meaning of the name that he uses with Moses off the Greek the Hebrew verb hayah, which means is. But he also says that he's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, looking back in time. And then adds that he's sending Moses into the future to get the people out of Israel. So he's the God who's present, but the God who is behind us and the God who is before us, all three. Jesus said much the same thing in Matthew 24 when he talked about the kingdom of God is something that was prepared for us before the foundations of the world. We and God's people are not an afterthought. We are an end result of purposeful creation. So where does this land scripturally? It reminds me of a passage in Isaiah. In Isaiah 52, that Old Testament prophet says that you won't go out in haste and you won't go in flight, but the Lord will go before you and the God of Israel will be your rear guard. See, God is behind us, taking care of us, supporting us, guarding us, protecting us, even as he is in front of us, leading us in the path where we should go. So her comment, while you were busy trying to prove God stands behind you, God was before me lighting the trail so he could lead us both, has got some charm to it. I might direct the focus a little more sharply and say the God who is, the God who was, and the God who is to come is all of that in my life. He is with me in what I'm going through today. He is supporting me, behind me, holding me up, and he is leading me and guiding me in his righteous paths. I like that. I think it's a good way to live, not just today, but every day. I just am focusing on it right now because this is your video thought for today.